they know that you're on all this different medication? I mean, it seems like it's just way too much.
Well, yeah, well, but up before I went to detox, they were none the wiser. But since I went through detox, I've been through behavioral therapy, and I'll be seeing a doctor there. That's where I'll get my meds once a month, and that's all she wrote.
Peyton, so how do you believe your mom is right here, right now?
I don't know.
Does it sound pretty normal, a normal day?
Usually she doesn't sound as bad as this. So, but we didn't get much sleep last night, so maybe that's it.
How does that make you feel right now? Are you worried for her?
I am.
Yeah, I think we all are, and that's why we've had you come here today, because I know that Peyton, you want to get her help, and I know Jackie wants to get help. She's on her way to doing that.
I've just done it for all the wrong reasons.
Absolutely. So let's do it for the right reasons. We're going to bring out a specialist, and we're going to tell you about a place that we want to send you that is the best in the business. Okay, we'll talk about it when we come back in about 90 seconds.
Intervention911.com's Ken Sealing is going to be joining us in just a second. We'll be right back.
I guess about a month ago. I don't know exactly when. And the trouble there is she's not on Medicare. She has a Medicaid card. And once you detox, you're sent home.
Sure.
There's no facility to go straight to.
And I think that's what we're worried about as well, and so is her daughter Peyton, who needs some real good care. Ken, give us an example of where we would love to have her go.
There's a facility out in Malibu called Horizons, and she's one of the fortunate that, really wants treatment. She called and made the initial call and wanting treatment.
Is that unusual?
Very, only 1%.
Wow.
Only 1% of people who are suffering from these types of problems make the actual effort to do it themselves?
Yes, and there's 22 million Americans out there that suffer from addiction, and only 1%. And she picked up the phone and asked for help. So she's in a really good place to have that, wanting the help.
And it just indicates how strong drug addiction is. I mean, my gosh, I have 2 daughters, and if my daughter came to me and said, oh, I'm embarrassed by your behavior, and we're not a good parent-daughter relationship here, you would do anything to change it. But the power of that drug is keeping her from being a good mom.
The #1 symptom for this disease is denial. So it's not her fault, and even the family is in denial. And that's where I come in as a professional interventionist, is I come in where the family comes out of denial before the addict themselves.
Why do you say her family is in denial?
Well, it's the same thing. They push the disease under the carpet. They don't realize that, she knows, she picked up the phone and said, I want help.
Sure.
She knows there's professional help out there. The families, thank God for the A&E show on Friday nights, is they get to know now that you could have picked up the phone to help your mother. So there's a lot of help out there now where you could call in the professionals and get that help.
Who would ever convince Jackie to pick up that phone or go to this place you're talking about, Horizon? Is it her daughter? Does she have the power to do that, or does she have to do it herself?
Well, that's the difference. You ever hear in the olden days the alcoholic will not stop and the addict won't stop until they hit a bottom? That's still true today, but the difference is the addict, and the alcoholic that hit a bottom, we could raise the bottom through the family.
Gotcha.
When the family hits their bottom, we come in as professional interventionists and we help raise the bottom. We're fortunate where that didn't have to happen today, and she wants the help, but on the other hand is 20 million Americans are suffering from this out there today. And there's a way to get them help. If she would have seen this before, like watching the show, you could see that there's help that you could get, and you really need to get your own help.
Okay.
And
that's so important.
And Dr. and Kenny, I think there are a lot of folks at home, and we watch these things on other shows. We've heard about these situations where you have people in Jackie's position who are going through this. They go to rehab, they go to detox, and they go back afterwards, and they keep going over and over again. What do we need to do to make sure that if Jackie goes and gets help somewhere, it's going to stick?
Great question.
You can't guarantee that.
No, and the statistics are very low, as you all know. But what you can do
your first time.
I'm sorry?
I said you could be, from treatment, from the word go, and you don't have to go again, or it could be
But Jackie, it sounds like you're looking for like an excuse for it not to
No,
work
I was just
already.
saying
Yeah,
that.
no, the statistics are low, but you have to fight for your life.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you don't fight while you're in treatment,
I'm going to die.
You're going to die.
Yeah.
And you're going to end up losing. I mean, look at Anna Nicole. She went through treatment how long ago? 10 years ago for prescription meds?
The cover of Us magazine or People magazine, you know, you see the 3 Hollywood celebrities, these famous. They're they're in and out and in and out. You know, again, what is going to happen to her physically and mentally when she deals with a counselor, next time she deals with a counselor?
You have to fight for your life. You have to do whatever they tell you to do in treatment and fight for your life, because if you don't fight, you will die.
Do you understand that, Jackie? Do you understand?
Yeah, that's what I tell the producers. They said, well, do you want help? I said, well, so I won't die.
You know, Peyton, you're holding your mom's hand tight there. There's a lot of love here. What do you want to say to her? Do you think that she'll say yes to this today?
Hopefully. I want you to get help.
Yeah, I told y'all before.
Because I don't want to grow up without a mom. I want you to be there.
No.
And if you don't stop, you're not going to be there.
I know.
So, Jackie, will you do it? If we send you to this Horizon in this great clinic in Malibu, California, would you go?
Yeah,
And are you willing to go? I mean, right now.
We
If we put you in a van
car
right
ready
now.
for you. Your sister will accompany you on a flight.
Susan knows about this.
Oh,
And
okay.
Peyton knows about this. It's a 3,000-mile trip, but it's 3,000 well spent to go to Malibu and get this treatment. It may last weeks at a time. Are you willing to do it?
Yeah.
And fight for your life. Please fight for your life. And you also, I think you need to do the same thing, is fight for your mom's life. Go to Alateen. You know, there's a great program that could help you set the healthy boundaries. And if you see your mother like this again, call the professionals. Jump in there and call the professionals to help you. Just like she's going to see professionals to get help for her disease, you have to call in professionals if she goes and crashes again. But let's pray that you get this time, because I think you could do it. You're ready. You picked up the phone, you asked for help, you're ready to do this, but please fight.
All right, here's the deal. We're going to, if anyone wants information, by the way, on where we are sending her, www.malibuhorizon.com. Are you ready to go?
Yes,
I'll take you out right now. Your daughter, come on, both of you actually. Let's go. And you can continue talking. I'll take them out. Come on with me.
Good luck.